Hello, my name is Bella. Welcome back to the Getting Started with Myriad Cloud tutorial series. In this video, we will switch gears and focus on the public-facing aspects of your Myriad Cloud radio station. We will look at how to customize your web player and embed it on your existing website. We will also look at how to set up other features, including publishing a schedule, connecting your social media accounts, setting up messaging, and even connecting to your on-demand content on third-party platforms. So let's get stuck in. This is the web player that is included with all Myriad Cloud subscriptions. You can customize your web player to include your own logos and color schemes, as well as deciding which features you want to enable for your listeners. To customize your web player, either click on the Manage Web Player button on the dashboard, or expand the Settings section and select the Player option. This will open the Player Manager page, which allows you to customize your player. The Logo section allows you to change the logo displayed on your web player as well as the default background logo. You can also change the layout for the web player in the Style section. Have a play with the options and see which layout suits your needs best. The Custom Colors section allows you to customize the colors on your web player. If you don't enable this option, your web player will use the station colors, but more on this later. You can change the colors for both the main web player and the tab menu bar at the bottom of the player. The rest of the options in the Style section relate to specific features on the web player. These include toggle album art on or off, display the artists and title for the current song, toggle weather to display song facts, display the recently played tab to allow listeners to see what you have played recently, show the contact button to allow people to send you a message, display the on-demand tab to allow access to content on third-party services. This option is only enabled once you have added your Mixcloud or Podbean account details. Show the Schedule tab to display when shows are scheduled to play on your station. And finally, enable autoplay on devices and platforms that allow it. Many of these options have associated settings to further customize your listener experience. Moving on to the Embed section, you can select the shape you want to use for your web player. Choose between portrait, square or fluid, which will flow to fill the window or container it is placed in. There is also a mini player option available if you selected player only, in the layout section. Once you are happy with the design, click in the Embed Code snippet window to copy the web player code. This can now be pasted into an HTML widget on your website to embed the player directly onto a web page. Alternatively, the link section provides the code for a button that can be pasted into an HTML widget on your website. When a user clicks on the button, your web player will open in a pop-up window. This is preferable because the stream will continue as listeners navigate through your website. You can even get a URL link that can be attached to any clickable HTML object such as a button. If you are not sure about what this means, just stick with the default pop-up link option. Click on the Save button to save the changes to your web player. Your design will now be used by default. Now let's look at some of the default settings for the radio station. Click on the Settings tab and select the Station option. This page allows you to set some basic information for your station, including a default logo graphic, a default icon graphic, station name and tagline, station time zone, default colors, these will be used by your web player and your free web landing page, and a brief station description. Switch to the social option and you can set links to your Facebook, Twitter, X, and Instagram accounts. You can also set a default email address. This is the address used for messages sent by listeners via the Message Us button on the web player. If you use either Mixcloud or Podbean, then you can link your accounts to your Myriad Cloud radio station to allow access to uploaded content in the web player. Click on the On Demand option, select the Add button and type in the account details for your preferred service. Finally, let's take a brief look at publishing a schedule in your web player. This is different to the Myriad Cloud scheduling we looked at in an earlier video. This is a public schedule that listeners can access to know who is on air, and when their favorite shows are on. From the dashboard, click on the Content option. Your published schedule consists of presenters, shows, which presenters are attached to, and an assignment grid that assigns shows to each hour of the week. Let's run through the process of adding a new presenter, creating a show and assigning the show to some hours of the week. Go back to Presenters, and click on the Create button. Type in the presenter name and a brief description. You can also assign a picture for the presenter. Click Publish to save the presenter details. Next, go to the Shows option, and click on the Create button. Enter the show name and a brief description. Select a presenter for the show. You can also assign a picture for the show. Finally, click Publish to save the show details. The final step is to assign the show to hours in the week. To do that, click on the Assignments option. This allows you to create a template that will be repeated each week. In the Assignments, click on the menu dots to the right of the default assignment and select Edit. Use your mouse to select the hours you want to assign the show to. In this example, we will assign Mike's Rock Show to 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. each weekday. Start by selecting that time span on Monday. In the Show Details section, you can select a date and time range and also what days to repeat the show. We will select Monday through to Friday. Select the show you want to assign and then click on Save. Assign shows to each hour of the week to complete your published schedule. Let's take a look at a station that has its published schedule complete and available in the web player and optional websites and mobile apps. By clicking on the Schedule tab in the web player, the listener can see what shows are on your station. If you currently do not have a website to embed your web player onto, you can add an integrated website to your Myriad Cloud subscription using the Manage Subscription option on the Settings menu. All Myriad Cloud subscriptions include a single landing page to allow you to test your web player. Click on the Visit Website button on your dashboard to open your landing page. For more video tutorials and help articles, visit our help portal using the link below, or check out our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and happy broadcasting.